Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Justin. Thanks for checking out Exhaust State Comics. Doing a weekly haul here. This is books that came out for August 26th, and I'm super excited to actually be doing this on New Comic Book Day. That's the goal every week. It just doesn't always work that way, sadly. But hey, it worked this week, so I'm happy about that. Also, just to mention that last night, if you want to check out comicbook.com's YouTube channel, there'll be a link in the description below. As part of the Two Comic Book Dudes show I do with Aaron Clutter over there, we interviewed Michael Morisi, who is a comic creator, comic writer, works for Image, Boom, has done books for them, a ton of other stuff, got stuff coming out in the future. So we had a great talk with him last night, interview. You can check that out. It was a lot of fun. And in doing prep for that interview, I picked up Roche Limit, the first series, which was like 5 issues. I picked that up in trade off of Comixology, and also Roche Limit Clandestiny, which I picked up issue number 1 physically today when I was at the shop because it was so good. I wanted to have it physically. Great book. Some fun art here. I can't recommend this one enough. You don't need to read Roche Limit, the first series, to read this one, so you don't have to go back immediately if you don't want to. But just throwing that out there. Check that out. Great guy. Great interview. It was a lot of fun talking to him. So can't recommend his work enough at this point. He also does Transference, but check that out. We talk about everything he's working on currently. Things like that. Yeah. Also tonight, if you're watching this on Wednesday, good job. If not, it doesn't matter. But I'll be on Twitch TV /HappyBox Inc. on his channel. And we'll be playing a game. He'll be playing a game, and I'll just kind of be talking and going through the comments and seeing what's going on. So it's a lot of fun. We do that every Wednesday night. We call it Comics and Beer. Sometimes Happy Drinks. Sometimes he doesn't. It's fun. You just got to chance it and see what happens. But that's a lot of fun. And that runs from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., 10:30, something like that. There'll be a link in the description below for that also. So, alright. Enough about all that junk. Let's get into the comics that came out this week. And the first one that I picked up was, what is this? It's Roche Limit Clandestiny, issue number 4. I have no clue what's going on in this one because I haven't read issue 2 and 3 yet. I have them digitally, but I haven't read them yet. So I will do that post-haste. And, what? Okay, that's crazy stuff that I just saw. But look at these covers. They're crazy. Even the cover number 1. I don't know. Beautiful stuff. Image puts out some great looking covers. Really do. They really do. Alright, next is issue 2 of a Zenescope book. And this is Coven, issue number 2, with Baba Yaga, I believe is her name on the cover here. And apparently she was dead before this series started. Now magically she's back. But this has to do with witches and like these new crusader guys who are basically witch hunters, working for the church or some sect of some religious, I don't know. They haven't really explained them completely yet. But it's fun. I don't know, it's a good looking book too. Check out some of the art. Zenescope's got some great stuff. Also, going back, talking about it one more time, check out comicbook.com YouTube channel, because every Monday, Aaron and I do a show, Just Another Zenescope Monday, where we talk about all the Zenescope books that are coming out that week. Zenescope's nice enough to go ahead and send those to us ahead of time in PDF so we can talk about them. And so this week we're talking about Aliens vs. Zombies, issue number 2, Grim Fairy Tales Coven, issue number 2, and Grim Fairy Tales presents Reign of the Witch Queen. Witch Queen, right? Yep, Witch Queen number 4. So I think that one's about to come to an end. But Aliens vs. Zombies is pretty fun too. It's kind of a different take on it, like the alien virus or whatever it is comes from outer space, and these aliens detect it, and they're going to try to, stop it before it takes over the planet and destroys us. So, nice guys, right? Nice guys. So that's fun. And then also on that same line, every Thursday night over there, I do Thursday's Valiant Effort with Aaron, where we talk about all the Valiant books that came out for the week. So this week we'll be talking about Book of Death, Fall of Ninjak number 1, Dead Drop number 4, and Ninjak number 6. So check that out. It'll be up on Thursday night, Friday morning, something like that. whenever it gets uploaded. So we normally tape it on Thursday evening. So that's that. All right, more books. Lady Mechanica, issue number 0. This is a reprint. I don't even know what number reprint it is. I wonder if it says. 5th printing. Okay, this is a 5th printing, but I wanted to pick it up. This is $1. This is great artwork. Ooh, great way to jump into a story for $1. If you happen to see it at your local comic book store, check it out. You can also check out Joe Benitez. Just do a search for him or Benitez Productions and get to their website, and you can order like all their books on there for cheap. Next, going into DC is Flash issue 43, and we're back with Brett Booth doing the art, Robert Venditti, and Van Jensen doing the writing job here, I believe, if I'm correct. Wow, look, it's like an old school like ad. That's awesome. But I don't know where they're at in this storyline really. But I mean, take a look at the art. That's just awesome. Brett Booth's killing it. Some people don't like his art. I'm not sure why. I've always been a fan. Like, I saw him when he first started doing like Stormwatch stuff and Backlash back in the early Image days, and I've just always been a fan. He actually was, I saw him doing Nightwing when I first got back into comics just a few years ago after being out for a while, and that's what got me back in. Really, was like, oh, cool, Brett Booth is doing Nightwing. Nightwing's cool. I'll check this one out. And now I'm doing a whole bunch of books. And now I'm working over at comicbook.com. So, a lot of stuff now. But also, I got this Comic Pop t-shirt. I'm sure if you're watching this, you probably know who Comic Pop is. If not, just type them in the description or the search bar at the top, and you'll get them. And they do awesome, like, backstories. Like, they'll just tell you a whole story of comics and single issues and stuff like that. They're great. Check them out. Go subscribe. It's worth it. They get like 5 videos a week. It's awesome. All right, next DC is Superman issue 43, Alien Nation. I don't know what part of this is or where Truth is or whatever, but this story's been kind of crazy, and I'm just excited to see where it goes. It's Superman doesn't have his powers. They keep diminishing even more, or maybe come back a little bit. It's kind of it's a little messed up. I just kind of want to see where it's going to end. Really, I just want to see Superman get his powers back and be back to being Superman, which he is in most of the other books. All right, next is He-Man, The Eternity War, issue number 9. And you can see the cover here. We got all our different groups all kind of mounted up and ready to go. So this book should be coming to an end soon. I think I've said that a couple times, but maybe about 10. Let's see if the end, if it says to be continued. Yep, to be continued. So maybe 9, 10. So maybe it ends in 10. Who knows? Maybe then we'll go back to just He-Man or Masters of the Universe, or I don't know. All right, now let's get into Marvel. And this is Old Man Logan, issue number 1. No, it's not. It's Old Man Logan, issue number 4. That's how far we are in this one. And this one, I think Logan goes over the wall, so he's got to fight some zombies and stuff like that. Shot of the kind of art we have, this kind of dark, gritty feel to this book. It's a great book. Bendis is doing a good job with it, I think. I'm excited to see how Old Man Logan's going to fit into the all-new, all-different Marvel Universe. I think he's going to be on an X-Men team with X-23. So that'll be kind of cool to see her maybe have like Wolverine, Old Man Logan as a mentor as she's becoming the new Wolverine. That'd be kind of cool. So I think she's going to do a good job. All right, next is X-Men 92, issue number 3. We got X-Force on the cover here, and I'm sure that it's Deadpool that threw up the sign over the top there. So excited to see this take on X-Force in this kind of revamped look at the X-Men from the animated series. Kind of that feel. If you were a fan of the X-Men, the animated series, this is a great book for you to read. It's also great. Did I mention that it's great? So it's really good. Civil War, issue number 3. Civil War, issue number 3. I don't know. It's getting crazy. Blue versus the Iron. It's hard times in the United States of wherever it is here. I don't know. Because there's nothing that looks like the United States. So I don't know. I don't know. All right, and the last book I picked up this week is Captain Marvel and the Carol Corps, issue number 3. This has been a fun series. I like Captain Marvel, so I'm excited for that movie if it ever comes out. Do y'all think that Ronda Rousey is going to play her, or who do you think is going to play Captain Marvel? I know that Ronda's been the one who's been vocal about wanting to play her, but I don't think they would give it to her. She would need to do a few more movies in between now and then, I would think. I think I've only seen her in like The Expendables and Fast and Furious. So, alright. So lastly, I'll just say that not this weekend, but next weekend is Dragon Con, so I'll be there. Most of the weekend, I have my press pass, so I'll be trying to get some interviews, things like that, and be taking a lot of video. I think Happy's going to go with me from Happy Box Inc., and maybe some other friends, possibly. So if you're going to be there, or if there's anything there that you want me to get video of or anything, let me know in the comments below. And I think that's about it. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter at ExhaustState. There'll be all kinds of links in the description below. If you want to see this kind of content, go ahead and subscribe and like this video, and I'll be back trying to post up some more videos later tonight. Well, no, because I'll be on Happy Boxing tonight. So boom, maybe tomorrow. Alright. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'm going to click the button that says